What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Bin Gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Now, we are finally here. It's literally the launch day tomorrow. Well, for you guys it is. For me, not, because I'm currently a little bit before this because I'm away on a business trip right now, going to the office because I work from home normally, have to travel to the office every now and then, and this has occurred right now. So unfortunately, I'm not home right now, but will be tomorrow for the launch of this thing. But for you guys, it is the day before, and I can't wait to get this thing. And in this video, I just want to go over a few tips and tricks and what you should prepare right now, ready for tomorrow's launch of this thing, and also then talk about what we're going to be doing on the channel for the PlayStation 5 Pro launch. So without further ado, let's get into that. I hope you're excited because it's tomorrow for you right now, not for me, but it is tomorrow. You're going to be getting your device, fingers crossed, and hopefully everything goes smoothly from PlayStation. But what I want you to prepare today and this evening or tomorrow morning before you get your device is a few things. Now, in a previous video, I made a video talking about things you could do, and I talked about putting games over to the M.2 SSD and then moving games over with the M.2 to the PlayStation 5 Pro. I've since found out doing this, even though I'm 100% convinced that I did this method on the base PlayStation 5, swapping it out to the Slim, apparently it just formats whenever you move an M.2 across. Apparently, according to people in my comments and also Google, it formats the SSD. So my recommendation right now is to use an external drive only, because these external drives are going to be like 5400 RPM or 7200 RPM drives, only if your internet speed is very, very slow. If you've got gigabit like I have, you're probably going to be better off just actually downloading the games, because your gigabit internet is going to be incredibly fast. But if you've got a slow internet and you've got an external drive, chuck all your games over to that external drive right now, get everything ready, and then just plug that external drive in and move them across to your PlayStation 5 Pro. That's going to be the fastest way to actually play games. So that's going to be my first recommendation of what you should do on right now. Get everything ready, just get everything ready, because you're going to want to play it straight away. But tying into playing straight away, you're going to be very tempted to just open this thing up, put your M.2 in, boot this thing straight away. Don't do that. And seriously, listen to this. There has been bugs in the past with the other PlayStation consoles where if you've just bought a PS5 and before even booting it on and updating it, you put your SSD in, it can cause your SSD to brick and break. Just do not do that. I know it's tempting to just boot up and want to play games straight away, but in the end of the day, boot your PS5 Pro up, check for the latest firmware, do an update if there is one, make sure everything's good there, then power it down, put your SSD in, plug your external drive in, and then get moving games or downloading games from that point forward. Be very careful, because the last thing you want on launch day is to brick your M.2 that you've got. I know it's not the end of the world, you still got the storage in the PS5, but you just don't want to do that. We've just paid £700 or dollars or wherever you are for this device. Don't want to go and break anything that's going to cost you to go out and spend more money, right? So be very, very conscious of that. Boot the device up first, update it, get all that stuff sorted, then power it down, then put your M.2 in and plug your external drives in and whatever you need to do. Do all that first, because it's just the safest way to be. I'm personally going to be doing that on the day. But the other thing you can do tonight is what I'm going to do, or at least if I was on the day before, this is like Inception right here. I'm a week before right now, because as I said, I'm away right now on a business trip, so I can't. I'm still got a week till launch, but you guys are tomorrow, which sucks for me, trust me. But anyway, I'm gonna be on the day before launch, moving my PlayStation 5, getting everything out. I'm going to pull out the M.2, I'm going to pull out the disk drive, get all that ready, put the old PS5 Slim away in the box, and clear that space ready for Pro. I've measured this. I know I do not have enough height here for the PlayStation 5 Pro to stand up, so make sure you've got stuff like that ready. Mine's going to have to lie on its side, which I'm fine with. I'm going to get all that stuff ready, clear that side, make sure it's wiped down, get everything like out, SSD out, disk drive out, ready, and then we plug everything into the PlayStation 5 Pro after booting and updating and everything. So just get your side cleared, get things ready. I know it might sound obvious, but just get everything consciously ready for launch day. talking about the channel and what we're going to do here on launch day, which we've covered a couple of times, but for those of you who don't know, we're going to be, I'm going to be working on the Thursday, the launch day tomorrow for you guys. I'm going to be working, but what we're going to do, I work from home that day. I'm going to be getting my parcel. I'm going to make an unboxing video. We're going to get all that stuff. It will go up at 6 o'clock in the evening as usual. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be live streaming. We're probably going to live stream from like 5 o'clock, depending on what I eat that day and when my parcel arrives and what's ready. We're going to be live streaming all evening from either 5 or 6 o'clock. I'll set up a stream ready so you guys can view it, and we'll stream all evening, all into the night, testing various different titles, various different games. Let me know in the comments down below what games you would like to see me test on the day, and we'll run that all 4K streaming. Like, I can actually stream in 4K now, so that's something I finally figured out. It took me a while to figure out how to stream in 4K, but we have figured it out, and you will see it's not HDR because I can't do HDR through this M1 Max MacBook Pro that I have, which is very powerful. I love this device. It's been a game changer for me, but it cannot stream in HDR through OBS for whatever reason, which sucks. But at the end of the day, the main thing is seeing that crisp 4K graphics, and we will be able to do that over stream. We will make videos. I will probably do videos each day just showing off the graphics of various different games at launch for a while as well, which is going to be really, really nice to see. We can just test everything, but most of it would be done on stream. I'm then off the Friday. I've got work off on the Friday. Saturday, Sunday I'm off because I work a weekday job, and then Monday I'm off also, and I'm going to stream all those days. I haven't yet decided on what my first main title is going to be. I've dabbled between like, oh, we've got Dragon Age the Veilguard, but right now in my timeline, different from you guys, I'm not hearing the best things. But by the time I get to the day before PS5 Pro launch, I think that game would have been out. We'll hear more reviews, but it's not sounding promising, so that one may be just a no-go. I'm not going to pay for that game if it's terrible. I've dabbled with Alan Wake 2 being my first game because I know it's very graphically demanding. It's Halloween time and I kind of want to play a scary game, so not sure. Think about that one. And then of course, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a big one. I completely held off playing that game purely the fact that the graphics just were not great on the base PlayStation 5. Very muddy, very blurry in the 60 frames mode, and this is one of the biggest enhancements we're going to get on PlayStation 5 Pro on day one. So this is a huge one that I'm thinking very much likely to play that one first, depending on what else comes out around that time, because if it's a massive game, right? But I don't think there's much. I think we got Lego Horizon Adventures, but that's really not like going to be a big game, to be honest. So I'm very excited anyway. I can't wait for this device. Everything should be sorted. Payment should have been taken, and I just desperately hope nothing goes wrong on the deliveries and stuff like that, because that always bothers me with companies, and I've had people that do like parcel deliveries where they just don't ring the doorbell and they just let. I've literally had people take photos of my address or like near or on the road, not even the house delivery, and they've not even delivered anything, just said we couldn't attempt delivery. Even though I have cameras and I can see everything going on. So literally that day, tomorrow, I'm going to have my cameras on the front of my house all day just to make sure I can see when the parcel is arriving. But that's all I can suggest right now. Thank you so much for all your support and for watching my videos and talking about PlayStation 5 Pro. I hope that all of you guys stay subscribed and you stay with us on the journey after PS5 Pro up to PlayStation 6 and talking about all that stuff. We're going to have loads of news. We're going to cover the PS5 Pro still and patches of games that come out. We'll test games and test various different things. So I'm really excited, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. And the next video you see will be an unboxing of the PlayStation 5 Pro. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.